Another episode of the Who Do You Think You Are?
Third charm in the studio. Third charm in the studio. Same Patrick's Day, and I'm wearing green. Talking to my dad, my friend. What up, Shorty?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Yeah, it's great, man.
Welcome to another episode.
What else
of
is
the
going
Hoodie-
on in the world? It's St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, dude.
Dude.
Elbow.
Give me that.
Yeah, buddy.
Give me the other one, too.
Okay, double tap. Double tap. Damn, dog. What's up, man?
Man, what's going on, dude?
Are you wearing green? Can I pinch you or what?
You could pinch me if you
Can
want
I?
to.
I don't want to touch you.
Yeah, you don't want to
actually,
touch me
dog.
right now, man. Why?
I don't know,
We missed
man.
last week, so sorry, too, about that.
Yeah, dude, I was down for the count. I was huffing a little bit of that Corona, I think, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
Do you think, though?
I kind of do think. I think it was a variation of it, probably.
Do you think because the previous week,
Yeah,
I
you were
was
down.
getting sick.
Yeah, you
and
got
then-
8 counted.
And then
doggy.
I made that, I was talking on the podcast, I was like, I hate how when you get sick now, everybody's like, it's that joke, you know, that, oh, you have the,
Oh, you got Corona,
yeah.
bro?
And then it's like, after a week of it, I was like, dude, maybe, it's like, maybe I do. And then
Maybe
you
it is
got
a
it.
Corona, doggy. And then I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think everybody got it.
I got it for a day, though. I don't know. How long does that last?
Well, it just depends, because the
I
thing
fucking
is,
kicked the shit out of it, dude. I took so much immune support.
yeah.
I did my my little tincture set up. Then I got some, this is Indian fucking syrup thing.
Indian
for,
syrup.
Yeah, for like your cough and shit. Tastes like whiskey, so I was down, you know?
Skirt, man.
And then...
That's stranger than a Native American thing would taste like whiskey.
Why, dude? They're some of the biggest alcoholics.
Whoa, that's a generalization, man.
That's a generalization based off of a
And
fact.
they don't like hearing the word general either.
Oh, jeez, I didn't
That
even
already
think
scares
about that.
them, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that puts them on their tapatos. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, dude. They get right off that crisscross applesauce.
They grab
Hell
that,
no,
They
man.
got that little scalper tool and they get ready. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
The hairs on the back of their neck stick up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. But I definitely think you had a variation of the Corona too, man.
I mean, yeah, or it could have just been the flu. Who knows? I don't really
Yeah,
know.
that's the thing too. It's so similar.
Yeah.
The symptoms are the exact same. Like
Yeah, it's just the shortness of breath is something that I think that's almost like a...
I didn't catch shortness. of
Me
breath.
either. I don't think I
Yeah.
ever have, and I think that's the thing. It affects people that are old, over 60. I think that's like when it's dangerous, and those people are always short of breath. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
motherfuckers running around with oxygen and shit.
Yeah. So
I did see
Man.
this. I was driving home from work and I saw this old lady at a bus stop, bro, and it almost seemed like this post-apocalyptic like scene. Like she was standing there, she had her grocery bag, like a natural grocery bag where you go and you bring your own bag and shit. And she had blue gloves on, she had a mask, and she had almost like this trench coat thing on. And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, this lady's prepared. You know
Word,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? And but it was like, it was such a weird thing to see. Like, oh shit, that's kind of when it hit me. Like, oh, this is.
when was this?
It was probably like
You hit that fan off
3
I'm
days ago.
sorry.
Oh yeah, my bad. We were just having some technical difficulties
No,
before
man,
it.
don't bring that up, man. That's the past, man.
Is-
The past is only going to weigh you down, homie.
Depends on what the past is. The past can boost you up too.
Man,
Yeah, man. You just got to look at it in a optimistic
awesome,
way.
optimistic,
Optimistic.
awesomistic.
Optimistic.
Sorry, when did you say that? I got distracted by the
It
fan.
was probably
on
like
mine,
4 days ago, 5 days ago.
which was about okay. So that was my same part when it hit me. 'Cause
Yeah.
on Friday after work, I was like,
Oh,
No,
bro,
what
you
do you-
got that little tickle in your throat?
no,
dog?
I always do.
We should have fucking Skyped this session.
Yeah, man. I've been smoking a lot of weed lately.
Damn, dude.
But
That's good for that
anyways,
COVID,
Dude,
huh?
I'm trying to tell my
I'm
story.
sorry,
okay?
go.
Just trying to make jokes. all
Anyways,
the
you got off
time.
work.
I got off work, and I was like, I went to Safeway. I was just like, I'm gonna get some beer and some dinner, and not really thinking too much of it, because like it was just kind of starting to break out. You hear people freaking out, and you see the pictures online, but then it's also like, how many of these pictures are online? How much is kind of dumb conspiracy things, or overshadow, or oversharing, or maybe just somebody
Right.
stocking the shelf, somebody takes
Yeah.
a picture. So I was like, whatever, man. So I went, and I was like, oh shit, like this is kind of crazy. Like I was like, so maybe I should like pick up a couple couple extra things, you know. So I picked up a couple other things, couple like frozen pizza, you know, beef jerky, pistachios, beer,
of course,
and
all the nutrients,
and some toilet paper too. And
You
I was
hitting
like,
it.
I'm not gonna get a ton of it. Like that's just dumb.
Right,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I just
Yeah.
I got one pack. And then a couple days, and then you know the lines are long. Like people are their carts are like mountains
stacked,
and,
boy.
and it's all just bullshit food too. It's like you're
It is
not even
so
canned food.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's like potatoes and produce are all gone, but those
those
go
are perishable
bad.
like the quickest.
Yes, it's like the things that people are getting aren't even
Yeah,
the
you ain't
things
getting
that
the
you should
cans,
get.
the tunas, the rice, you know, the
The
pastas.
the pasta sauces are there for days. And just,
Oh, yeah.
you're like, this
Oh,
is these are the things that you should be stocking
God
up on.
damn it, I'm the worst at not touching my face, man.
It's hard, man. And then so I was like, okay, whatever. I got a couple things. And I kind of felt good about it. Then, you know, flash forward a couple days later as like this pandemic and the hysteria keeps on growing. And then I went back there, be like, maybe I want to get even more things because I feel like people are freaking
Right.
out.
Yeah,
and
well,
then
that's the
everything was
thing.
gone.
That's the thing, dude. Everybody was freaking out, which caused massive hysteria.
Yeah.
And it made everybody like, well, if I don't go get my shit, you know, then there's not going to be anything,
Right.
you know. And what if we're out 14 days at home, 30 days at home, a couple months at home?
Right.
What if there's power outages? What if there's, you know,
But that's just like such a crazy foreshadowing. But what's also dumb is I just feel like the way that we've handled this as like a country, as corporations and everything, it's like Costco like 2 days ago is like, okay, limit 2 per customer.
yeah.
And they should have been doing that from the get-go. We should have
Right.
closed our borders and travel restrictions as soon as China started having, you know, the Wuhan, like the cough
Yeah.
and started like
Oh, but
seeing
there's
these
so
deaths.
much
And we're
money
like, that's the
being
problem.
lost, man. There's so much money that's backing all of this. That's like people don't want to just because they're gonna lose a couple grand.
I
or,
mean,
you
they
know.
gave 1.5 trillion to Wall Street like within the first week and a half
I
of
know,
people
man.
freaking out. And that's before the
Well, and
toilet
then what
paper was
did-
even off the shelves.
What did Trump get? Like 8 something for? Oh fuck, what was it? Can't remember. He got like 8 point something, and he's like, I only asked for 2, but I'll take this. You know,
What-
like
For what, like 8 or something?
I can't remember. Maybe it was.
Hmm.
Maybe it was 8. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, supposedly, I mean, because a lot of countries, because this is worldwide, we're all dealing with it, and some are like postponing rent and bills and stuff.
I'm
And
hoping that comes over this way, boy.
supposedly, the word on the street is that they're trying to give
You been out
everybody
there, dog?
$1,000.
Why aren't you staying at your house?
Yeah, they're
Like,
trying to give everybody $1,000.
I'd be down.
But that's good, but for how long? You know, that's what. And then what's the, I don't know, quid pro quo from that? You know what I mean? It's like if
when
you,
we paying taxes on this
yeah,
bitch.
it's like if you go to your prison cell and there's a little Snickers bar on your pillow and you pick it up, like, oh man, this is my first night here. It's like kind of like I'm at a nice hotel. They're trying to make me feel warm and welcome.
But you
man.
already somebody's bitch.
And you're already eating that Snickers. It happened to me the same time as one hotel, man. It was 2 of those peppermint candies, those little Andes.
Oh shit.
And dude, I was living a dream until the next morning. The cleaning lady knocked on the door, and I had the sign, and she didn't care. She's like,
She
"You
just
ate those,
barged
didn't you?"
in.
Dude." She started
Damn, what a
fucking
cunt.
stroking me, dude. Stroking me
Hardcore,
hard,
huh?
dude. Cleaning supplies and everything.
Fuck, would you use some?
I wish I would have like stocked up, and I wish I had her number still. I would have taken some Purell,
Purell
some,
and
all
shit,
that kind
yeah.
of shit.
A couple
dude.
Lysol wipes.
Oh, man,
Couldn't
dude.
hurt around the balls. I think.
You never think that far into the future.
Yeah, that's the thing, man.
What's funny too is like today's St. Patrick's Day, which is a dumb holiday. It's not
Oh,
like anything.
St. Patty's, boy. Nice, man.
But it's funny because it's not something you like celebrate or really. I mean, not me at least.
No.
But it's
White
also.
people celebrate
But you also do think about like last year. What was St. Patrick's Day? What were we doing? Like it's. I don't know. You just never think these kind of things would or could happen to you.
I know, bro. What movie are we in,
Yeah.
right? Like,
And just you kind of. I don't know. I just miss when things just seem like regular now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you crave that. Like when it was like that, you were craving something else.
yeah, and you got something else, but you weren't ready for it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
It's
None of us were ready for it.
yeah, we never
You
are.
seen that thing where it's like, no wonder they don't tell us about fucking aliens. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, people would lose their goddamn minds.
Maybe because it depends if they feel threatened by it. The thing is,
You'd have a tug of war between the ones that are trying to make peace with them and then trying to, I don't know, feel threatened, like you said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just kind of like what's going on right now. It's like people don't I know there's a lot of people are like, I'm just gonna keep living my life, you know, and this and that. But it's like
We're getting closer to not being able to do that, though.
do your part. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I work in the service industry. It's, shout out to the people that are in the service industry right now because it's funny. It's, the people that are quarantined or locked down from their office jobs that are all working at home for the next 3, 4, 2 months or whatever, and they can still make the same amount of money and everything.
right.
And they're the ones that are the most terrified. They're wiping and Purelling every 5 minutes. But those are the same people that are going by the thousands to Safeway dealing with the same lady at the cash register.
Yeah, which just seems.
It's like you either have to be like, okay, I'm quarantining myself, and you can't leave that. Like,
Yeah.
it's so funny. It's like the other thing is with all these company emails. I don't know if you read your emails at all, but like all these
Occasionally.
emails of like clothing companies, literally everyone is sending out these messages of like how they're dealing with it, and it's fine or whatever. But like Domino's has this one. It's the new thing. It's contactless delivery. So you put in your order, and then they leave it by your door, so you don't have to deal with the delivery guy. Uber Eats does it too, and you're like, well, what about the people that deliver the food,
Yeah.
prepare the food,
What are these
cook the
motherfuckers?
food,
Yeah.
deliver the you're not.
These motherfuckers be hovering on some
It's the
COVID.
same. It's the same shit. It just
Yeah.
it's people are so paranoid, but they're just feel like they're I don't know, not doing it right. It just I don't know. When I go to Safeway and I see all these people, and this like this is how it happened. This is
Right.
how it would happen.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not- it's not-
100%.
Yeah, and then this
so
poor lady that's making minimum wage just checking people out. She's the one dealing with all these people, and then she's going to be giving it to all these people and the
Yeah.
older people, and you're just,
Right.
I'm just Jesus, man. I don't know. It's real. It's
It's a weird time right now, man. It's
We're on state of emergency as of like 2 hours ago.
that's crazy.
Yeah, Phoenix is. So I mean, like,
So do you? Because I even thought about this. I was like, even coming over here, it's like this is breaking quarantine in a sense.
there's different like quarantine. I guess technically is when quarantine is if people are sick, they all get quarantined somewhere together in like a sick place. Lockdown would be we're all isolated until you have to actually, if there's emergency, then you can leave. So there's all these different terms of like kind of how you maneuver through it.
Levels of panic.
And that's the thing. It's also these media headlines of what it sounds like lockdown in Phoenix, Arizona, but it actually means you can leave your house from like 8 to 5 or something. And it just means restaurants can only do delivery or takeout. So there's all these
Gotcha.
there's all these fine like state of
Right.
emergency. That seems pretty serious, but that just means that restaurants have to close by 8 o'clock and they can do only takeout orders. So they're like, that's like how bad is this?
Yeah.
If you can do that and it's like not until effect till 12 hours later, you're like, well shouldn't you just
What's
do
the
it
logic?
now if it's so
Yeah.
bad?
Right. What's the logic?
And that's what freaks me out too. So like this is another thing I saw like just an hour ago, and it's probably just bad because I feel like I'm kind of glued to my phone and news at this point, just trying to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
But now it's officially in every state, and the 100th person just died, and I'm like 100 people, and all of our
That's 2 in every state.
all the
baby.
Edison shows got canceled. I mean, all the concerts I wanted to go to, I had a couple of comedians I was going to go to the next couple
know,
months,
man.
all canceled, and you're like, this has never happened before.
Yeah.
Well, in 1918 was the last time, the
Right.
Spanish influenza.
The influenza.
Yeah, and
That's crazy, man. We're just gonna have to fucking buckle up and see what the ride takes us on. You know what I'm saying?
that's the thing. I'm not trying to get too worked up and worried about money.
Yeah, because that's the
and-
only money.
you
Yeah,
know.
neither am I, honestly. And I'll be dead honest right now. I skipped this month's payment just so like we had a couple of
payment of what?
my mortgage.
Oh, can you do that?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You just get charged extra, on the next
gotcha.
one. But it's
Yeah.
like I'd rather have that saved up,
Just
you
in
know,
case.
just in case
Yeah.
anything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I thought it was
Well, my whole thing was my mom said this because my sister and her boyfriend are both teachers, and so they're out for 8 weeks.
oh damn.
And most people, like, I think if your job gets closed or something, that you'll get paid for 2 weeks.
Right.
But after that, it's like you're fucked.
Yeah. What do you?
So they're freaking out. But it's my mom's like, why are you gonna worry about this? Like, you guys aren't the only 2 people that are gonna be out of work. I mean, there's gonna be hundreds of thousands
Yeah,
of
yeah,
people.
yeah.
So it's like because
For
you
sure.
can't make your car payment, thousands of other people can't make your car payment. So like, we're gonna have to figure something out. So don't future trip over it. Just try to
Right.
make the best of what it is right now.
Yeah, future chip.
Future
right.
chip. And I've also realized that I'm just a terrible prepper. I don't know how your prepping skills have been.
You know, I'm not. I'd probably say. I don't know, man.
I went to the weed store twice in the last 2 days.
That's what you're prepping
Yeah.
up on. And you know what's funny? I don't have fucking any, dude.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Beer, I have so much
I
alcohol.
have a 12 pack, but they're all crafts. They're
Yeah.
all nice, good crafts. We went to Lovecraft and we picked up some
Oh,
because they're
nice.
still doing. You can go pick up beer.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
It's a good place.
I'm thinking about going and filling my growler. Honestly,
It's a good move.
yeah.
I'm just like, man, if I'm gonna, because I actually was kind of thinking like that my work is gonna get closed down, but I think we're just gonna be doing takeouts and see how that goes. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's It's fucking crazy.
It is, man, and like I said, it's why are we future tripping? And I feel like that's all the phone's been doing. Too.
That's what
'Cause
I feel like, too.
It's like it's everything. You keep scrolling, and this meme's about
Yeah.
that. This meme's about that. This is an article. Here's some stats.
And
you
who's
know?
it from? Like who
Exactly, dude.
Who's
There's
saying
so
to
many,
close all
so
this
many,
shit?
so many sources, dude.
Yeah. And
that-
then blaming these people, and then 100 people died in America. It's like
yeah,
4 or 5. It's not barely 5,000 worldwide right now. Like that's not a fucking lot of, and I understand we're trying to be preventative,
Right,
Because you
right,
don't
right.
want it to spread, because it could spread so easily. So you
Yeah.
could just kill all these old people like the drop of a hat. If because us young kids would keep on going out. I
Right.
mean, not young
I mean, we just
kids,
had this
but
shit
you know what I
last
mean.
week, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
we
mean-
huffed a little bit of that COVID. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
And then we actually played
Corona.
a show last Saturday, and that was the last show Rebel Lounge had before they closed down the next.
The next day.
Yeah, and the headliner already dropped off, and we're just like, they were like, we were in a bad spot, because so many people already like canceled their shows and tours. We're like, all right, I guess we'll, it just felt like a dick move, kind of pull out and just kind of
Yeah.
help. But it just felt.
Oh, it's
eerie.
definitely a dick move to pull out. Dude.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I think that's actually a good thing to do.
Well,
But it felt just so kind of eerie. It's like it felt weird to be
Yeah.
out there, like, because now it's just like you're so hypersensitive, like you hear that cough or that.
oh, yeah, dude. Everybody's just like they just stare at you
Yeah.
if you cough or if you.
And I've been really bad because I was sick like that week and a half ago, so I'd only been vaping for like a week and a half or something. And then I'd been talking about how much I love just smoking joints out on my patio. So yesterday was, I was finally like, all right, I can get back to flower. My like throat felt better,
Yeah.
But then I was just all morning and night, just like coughing.
Oh,
and just, so then you see people just like don't worry, just a pothead. Don't worry.
Well, there was a meme in Spanish that said when you hear your neighbor cough out a lung and then
Yeah,
it's like-
exactly.
and then it smells like weed, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you're
that's
like,
fine,
oh,
yeah. That's good, man.
It's wild, man. But
Yeah, dude. I mean, I think I don't know. See, I'm trying to stay away from the phone, the social media.
that's right. That's where we're at.
I know.
That's the strange thing. Yeah.
And because it's just everything and too many sources, and I'm not gonna read it, and I'm not gonna hear all the conspiracy theories, and it's sensory overload, dude. And I think we can take this time in the lockdown, in the quarantine, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and build those relationships, because your relationship's not getting canceled, your life at home's not getting canceled. All this shit that still matters, and you should still always be building, aside from living a normal life.
Podcasts are thriving.
Yeah. Damn, that's some reach you got on that elbow, boy.
I've been told that.
But it's like take this time to look inwards and work on yourselves a little bit more, or like work with your partner or your child, whatever the fuck, your dog at home. Like, I don't know, read the book you've been wanting to read for a while, write the book you've been wanting to write for a while, like do some creative. Fuck, I don't know, man. I think that's how we have to stay, calm, because like we've seen what goes down at Costco, people fighting for fucking toilet paper.
Some of those videos are crazy.
They're insane, dude, and that's like.
But you also have to go there. So it's like if you get to a point where you do need toilet paper, you can make fun of people for hoarding it. But then when you get there at 7 o'clock,
I needed toilet paper the other day.
Then you get there at 7 o'clock and the line is already around the corner, and you're like, well, I guess I'm part of this mass hysteria now because I actually need the things,
right?
Because
it's like you said, you went grocery shopping. I was like, yeah, that's exactly what
Yeah,
I
to
did.
get
I
some
went
beer.
grocery shopping. Like, this is my regular shopping. It's not that,
Right.
and then at the time I was like looking around and seeing all these people stock up, and I was like, well, let's get another one of those
Exactly.
meats, or like let's get
Yeah.
one of these 2 fucking full chickens, like
And how often does it get restocked then?
I would say daily, man.
Is it like just in the morning and then it just gets kind of like picked over or something like that?
I think so.
And Safeway, I just saw like they're like hiring 1,000 people right now.
Damn.
And it's like, but it's like, isn't this what you're not supposed to do? Have like this many people? So it just, what's the corporate greed and what's the thing? Who's making the money? And it doesn't make sense to me, honestly. It still doesn't make sense.
This tug of war is not.
It just doesn't seem the numbers are that scary. And it's like you said with the phone, you know, you see all these headlines and you go and you're like, whoa. Then I'd go outside and I'd go for a run or something. Like, it's fucking beautiful outside. People are like walking and smiling.
And people are actually out, dude.
I don't know anybody that has coronavirus. I don't know anybody that's been affected by it.
Yeah.
But yet everything's canceled. Movie theaters are canceled. Restaurants are canceled. Concerts.
And just like that, the government fucking, that's so, how simple was that?
I know.
Dude? How easy was that?
Yeah, fear.
Fear controls everything, dude.
I know.
It's insane.
It really is. It's scary because it scares me. It's like I'll talk to people like in line and stuff just because, you know, you kind of look at some people like, this is fucking crazy, you know, but I'm like, this scares me because not only is it only going to get worse, like a flu or some other pandemic is going to be worse and it's going to be a more dangerous hybrid.
Right.
This is 100 deaths in America. This is how crazy we are. What happens when it's like Spanish influenza, which was like hundreds of thousands of people?
Well, dude, see what made this. Well, first off, there wasn't the media that there is now. Yeah, you know, back then. But that's what fucking blew this whole thing out of proportion. Like the media, every broadcast network was just
freaking out,
pushing. You know, this coronavirus and the fear, and then. That's how they fucking controlled everything, dude. That's how they fucking shut down concerts. That's how they shut down states. That's how, you know, it's insane, man.
I'm so tired of hearing about it. And like, honestly, like even today, I was like, we'll just start off with this kind of like St. Patrick's Day joke. Try to avoid kind of talking about it, but it's hard not to talk about it. It's the
only talking point that everybody's talking about.
But it's also like the people that are sharing these pictures of the empty toilet paper shelves. Yeah. Those are the people that are creating the hysteria too. Cause like a lot of people are like, I can't believe this is my local store. Like, fuck all these people that are freaking out. It's like, you are contributing to the chaos. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you are just as bad as those people that are hoarding by taking a picture and sharing it. Because it's done thousands of times over and over again. And now that's why they're all empty.
That's everything's empty. You know? Yeah.
So what are some fun toilet paper alternatives?
Dude, there's the Philippine method. That's Filipino method.
Shit to shower?
No, it's called I believe, I don't know.
Sister's hand.
I'm not sure if I'm saying it properly, but it's called tabo. Tabo? Tabo. Okay. And it's this, from what I've gathered, it's just like a regular pan, like what you would boil water in. Yeah. And kind of more you would boil water in. Couldn't get that out for a second. What was that? I felt like I got caught up in my tongue. My tongue got caught to my teeth, and I couldn't see what I was saying. But it's called tabo, and it's like this. It's water with soap, and essentially, it's like you just kind of water your hand up, and you go down there, and you wash it off, and you towel it off. That's that Filipino method. Okay. We can do the bidet. That's a French system.
That's what I've been thinking.
I've been thinking about that tushy, dog. Like you know what I'm saying?
Because I've already wanted one.
Yeah, so kind of just crank one out while you're out there too. What? You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like, well, you're not gonna get aroused when there's a little stream of water.
No, I'm not gonna get aroused when somebody's cleaning shit out of my ass.
Wow, dude. Well, I would definitely be
crank one out.
Full tent, dude.
Well, you're a dad full now, so number one, you shouldn't be saying things like that. But number two, you also got to like make the most of your time. You don't got a lot of time. Bro. You know what I mean? So it's actually smart.
Do you understand where I'm coming from? Come on, man. Try to.
I don't want to see where you're coming from, but I understand where
I'm coming from. Cool. Yeah, so that's that Francois method right there, boy. And let's see what else we get. The Mexican method is that dried cob. You know that dried corn cob. You ever know?
Is a thing?
Yeah, so obviously it's just the corn, but it's already been eaten, you know, so the corn's not on there, and it's just the cob, and you let that dry up a little bit, and then swipe
like a debit card.
Kind of, yeah.
Before you enter the chip.
Yeah, and then it lives, you know, just picks up all that.
Wow.
Yeah, because all the little, you know, corn crevices, you know, on the cob.
That'd be
you know.
nasty.
So there's that
they
method.
throw it at
That's
your
the
brother or
Mexican
something.
method. I don't know, man. You can go down to maybe 2 squares of shit.
Two squares of shit?
Can you do that? You think
Two
you can
squares
do that?
of shit?
Yeah, 2 squares of shit.
Oh, like per log or
Yeah.
per
No,
session?
I'm saying two toilet paper squares per session.
That's tough.
That's you know.
Damn.
Hey, you're in a time of.
That's almost Christian. That's very Christian. I feel
You're
like that's
in a
like the.
time of
I feel like
need,
that's the
baby.
Christian
Yeah?
method, using two squares.
Or you can do the shit to shower. That's very.
to shower is good.
There's shit to sink. A lot of people like doing that.
Ooh,
I always
with
feel
the
like
disposal.
I always feel like it gets. No, maybe not that, dude. I always feel like it gets caught up in that little the plunger plunger thingy.
That'd be nasty to do that.
So there's that. I'd probably just go shit to shower if anything.
There's the natural way too. You can always go outside with your dog. Go next to your dog.
Oh yeah, you can butt scoot.
yeah.
Butt scoot's a thing.
Just if your dog's taking a
Yeah.
shit, then you're like, I have to shit too. Just go right next to him.
Well, it's like that.
Doggy bag, pick it up. No toilet paper.
The boy I hired to clean up my shit just realized I don't have a dog or something like that. Have you seen that?
What?
It's like the boy I hired to pick up my shit in the backyard just realized I don't have a dog.
Oh, the boy who cried wolf. It's a famous story. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, dude. But I think I told you this when we recorded last. Like, I'm not afraid of what the coronavirus is the thing, right? I'm not technically afraid of that just because
Well, you shouldn't because it can't hurt you.
we've seen higher
Really?
numbers, you know, in other Spanish influenza or, you know, the regular fucking flu.
But I also don't think anybody in our age group has died or been had a severe case of it.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
Like, it's
so that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm not afraid of the virus itself. I'm afraid of what the government can do with this.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of the martial law that's going to be implemented
What's
the-
martial law exactly?
when there's like army people out on the streets and just kind of maybe a curfew if you're even allowed to go outside and all that. Like, I don't know.
Kind of exciting.
Let's
though.
do. Let's
Is it
look-
kind of exciting?
Let's look it up because I'm kind of talking out of my ass right now.
Well, don't do that because you haven't wiped it. We're fucking doing the Christian method over there, doing Mr. Two Square. Two
Mr.
squares.
That's what they call me, doggy. Down in
Two squares.
that's Mr. Two Squares right there, boy.
It is kind of exciting though too, I guess, if you think about it
It's
that
it,
way.
you know what it is
fuck
because
it.
it's
I
something.
think embrace it a different way.
Yeah.
Stop being scared of it. Say fuck it. You know, my hours get cut out work. You know, I'm not making enough money. I got to start selling my body, making a, you know, what's that website where you sell your nudes or whatever? Not Premium Snapchat. There's like
Cameo, baby.
Cameo. There's the.
You got to be famous for that, though. I don't think you're there.
No, I know, but there's another one too. I don't know.
Martial law government
OnlyFans.
involving the
OnlyFans.
suspension of ordinary law. Okay, was that it?
So you're afraid of a very broad thing. It sounds like.
Yeah, so it's just like a military government, like
Military. Well, it already is. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
in a sense. I mean,
But what could they really do? Because like all
I think it's
martial
more
law
so
would
to
be a
keep.
curfew.
I think it's more so to keep everybody safe.
But then, yeah, exactly, and to not spread it, which is
not looting and not,
Yeah.
you know. So I don't know, dude. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Like you said, we have to embrace it because it's something that
Reality.
It's reality.
Yeah.
Aside from you don't have a fucking choice,
Right,
you know.
yeah.
It's something that none of us have ever gone through. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We haven't. Neither of us were 1918. Our grandparents are probably, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like something. I don't know, and maybe it's not new, but it's fucking blown up to such proportions that, you know, it has struck fear amongst everybody, and,
Right.
and it has done exactly what they would want, and all of these
The Chinese created. You know, they wanted to make us fear them.
yeah, like getting rid of all the protesters in Hong Kong, boom, just like that, you know,
A lot of
like,
weird conspiracies.
a lot of weird shit, dude.
A lot of weird
And
conspiracies.
also, like, fuck, I just lost my train of thought and totally lost where I was going. But man, you gotta.
Embrace
There's gonna be something positive that comes out of this. There has to be.
You think so?
I think so, man.
Like when we all be able to go to the bar again, how much fun it's gonna be.
You don't even go to
Like
the
a
bar with
concert
me,
again.
man.
I'm saying you. I mean like
Oh, jeez.
me and the people that are listening. But yeah, you miss those normal things that used to seem like I kind of seem like a like I'm like, oh, do I really want to go out to the show or go to this comedy club? But now it's like when it's taken away from you, like, oh, dude, I miss those days.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. I mean, I was
And
all,
those days were a fucking week ago, bro. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
Like that's crazy.
It is
how
crazy.
quick everything's progressed. That's the other thing.
and they're saying that we haven't hit the worst of it yet.
Oh, I think this is gonna go on for a couple months.
Do you think so?
I think so.
God, I hope not.
July, maybe.
That'd be crazy. That'd be really crazy. Like, I just feel like the world would be so turned upside down if that's really what happens.
I
Like,
think
do you see
honestly,
like riots and like people like freaking out
I don't
like
see
that?
not if it was martial law. No.
Oh, because the military would just
Yeah.
stop you from
Yeah.
leaving your house. And it's like, what do you even do for supplies during martial law? You just have
I think
what,
it's
a 3-hour
gover-
window or something?
I think the
or-
government is they are they have to fucking give you food
Yeah.
and all that. You know what I'm saying? They have to give you supplies. They have to let you. I don't know if it's go out, but I think there'll be like stations where you can go pick up your water, go pick up your
Oh, like a
meats, go
ration.
pick up. Yeah,
That's the best thing, having these water coolers, because nobody has those
Ooh,
things. So it's
yeah.
like they always had like water station all clear, but those,
Yeah.
like, yeah, man,
we
perfect.
got that Brita at home.
Yeah, that's
boy.
also a good
really
thing.
good.
Yeah, dude, it's wild, man.
It
Martial
is.
law.
It is crazy, man. We'll see.
Not
We'll
even a black belt.
No,
You know what I mean?
martial arts.
Oh,
You
I
know
got
what
that.
I'm
I've
saying.
heard it wrong. Or was I gonna say something?
I don't know, man.
I don't know either, man. I don't know either.
But
man.
there's a couple things going on right now.
What?
Man.
What's going on? Let's hear it.
Here's a theory that I've kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't say I thought about it, but I was just thinking. Like, I think we're gonna see a big
I
spike.
haven't thought about it. I'm just thinking like that.
Like,
This
I don't
is the
think.
this is the new segment.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it. I was just thinking.
I didn't think about it, but I was
I was
just
thought-
thinking.
I was just thoughting.
No, I what I meant to say is that I don't think I'm the original, person that thought this up. But you're gonna see a spike in celebrity cases, like going up with.
Yeah, who do we got so
attractive-
far? We,
We
got
got
Tom
Tommy.
Hanks.
We got
we
Tommy and his
Herb,
wife.
what's his name?
I don't know. Is he a rapper or something?
No, he's an African American actor that people find very sexy. And
Yeah,
maybe want to
yeah.
have him be the next James
Okay, so
Bond
yeah,
is
like
the word.
all these things, all
Game
these,
of Thrones guy.
you'll see an increase and a spike in all these celebrities. But
Por qué?
what's really happening, dude,
Mm-hmm.
are these mass arrests.
Pedogate.
The pedogate.
The pedo ring.
They're wrangling everybody in. Why is Italy in shutdown right now? That's where the Vatican is, homie. You know
And-
what I'm saying? They're grabbing that Pope.
And do you
They're
know
grabbing
why?
his homies, dude?
Do you know why the celebrities got kind of called out? What the theory of that is?
Good old Harvey, boy.
Yeah.
Good old Harvey be snitching.
Yeah.
And that's why he got his sentence minimized.
But 26 years is a
supposed-
long time.
It's a long time,
So I
but
still feel like
56 years or 53 years, which was the original.
yeah, but he's also a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, motherfucker caught a plea though, man. He's like, yo, I'll give you some names
Yeah.
if you really want to do something about it.
I mean, maybe.
And then the same thing was offered to Epstein to fake his death,
Yeah.
and he gave up some names too.
Yeah. So I guess then they say that the celebrities either get a choice of suicide, like some kind of crazy
Yeah,
death,
fake death,
or dealing with
Or
tarnishing their whole
tarnishing
career
their
and
whole
then
career.
going
Yeah.
some trial.
Or I think there was another option too, where it like made him look okay to the public still, or something like that. They just
It's like suck off a reptilian's dick or something.
probably, dude, and then
Damn.
suck down some adrenochrome or something. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
Tom Hanks has been through a lot. I think he could probably do it.
But yeah, so it's like it's either that, like they're getting all arrested, and it's supposed to it's like Nassar and Jassar. Have you ever heard of that? Do you know what that is?
what's
It's
that?
like it's supposed to be this thing where it takes us back to like the gold standard. It eliminates national debt. It eliminates personal debts. Like everybody starts as a clean slate. Like and Trump's supposed to be doing this. POTUS, good old POTUS.
POTUS.
Yeah, but oh shit, calm the fuck down, boy.
That's the
But,
POTUS ring. Ding, ding, ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding. Oh, that's excuse me, President Trump. But yeah, so there's like
I got some very bad news. How's that?
that's a bad President Trump, dude.
Can you do it?
I got some very bad news. Okay, was that good?
I got some news, folks. Very bad
Why?
news.
He's not nasally though. Is he?
Well, he's not Hispanic either, and you're like, hey, essays.
I know you're a bunch of animals.
I
but
know.
listen.
Sabe no pinche sabes, okay? It's a
Yeah, so, like,
martial law.
Mass arrests going
Yeah.
down.
Do you see those Iran graves that you can see from that the satellite?
Oh, the massive, like, long ass.
yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's crazy, dude. So there's that theory going around, and that's, I would say that's like the optimistic. Yeah, that would be amazing for
That
every
would be nice, yeah.
citizen ever. Like elimination of Noki. Noki, what do you got to say, buddy?
I can't catch that shit. I don't give a fuck.
That's so right, man. You should send him to go get your groceries.
That's what I'm
dog.
saying, dude.
Yeah. Be like, hey, hit up this weed store.
He
for
came
me,
back with just bone marrow, dog. Dude, the weed store has been popping too, by the way.
I bet.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, I was all paranoid today because I was like counting the people, and I was like, I'm not supposed to be in a room with this many people.
There's too many. 5? No, that's too many. Or there's that mass arrest, or there's
sorry.
they're all fucking retreating to the bunkers, dude, because something is coming, and that's the more pessimistic, probable. I would say.
Do you believe either of those though? Honestly,
Dude, I wouldn't doubt there's massive bunkers that is gonna hold.
I don't doubt that either. And I wouldn't doubt that a lot.
Continue.
If you're gonna cough,
Leave the room.
no, 100% there's a bunker. 1,000% there's multiple bunkers for not even these like high society people, just for rich people that have. Because there's shows about it,
Right.
So I'm sure people have retreated already to that. And honestly, if I spent $20 million on an apartment underground, I'd probably go to it too right now.
I'm gonna get one with a balcony.
Wouldn't
you know what I'm
you go
saying?
to it? I
Oh,
mean,
hell
yeah, if you paid for it. I mean, this is the time to do it. But I don't know. It just, for me, it just doesn't. And then I could be kicking myself later and being like, it just doesn't seem like it's that big of a thing.
Yeah.
It still doesn't to me.
Yeah.
And I know Italy sounds Italy's going crazy right now. They're bankrupt and shit like that.
Yeah. Well, that's
There's
gonna happen here
1,000
too,
people-
man.
Right, because we're about 2 weeks behind where they are. So we're like 2 weeks out from our peak, but then just like Wuhan right now is kind of back to normal.
Yeah, Wuhan's.
There's like protect your
Wuhan's
neck.
Chilling,
That's
doggy.
it.
Yeah, Wuhan's been coasting, doggy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
So I don't know.
But yeah, man, who the fuck knows? Honestly, who the fuck knows where we're gonna go with this?
I don't know.
This ride is wild, baby, and you just gotta
It is.
hold on to the hair on my back. You know what I'm saying? Because we doing it, and we doing it together.
Doing it right. Everybody in the company doing it right. And then on top of all this, man, the 2 last white drafts, man, taken out.
Died.
Not died. Slaughtered.
Poached. God.
Poached.
Damn it. Who did it? Some white guy.
No, he was a dentist.
Some
I'm
white
kidding.
guy.
I don't know. I don't know who did it.
The orthodontist.
Yeah. And then what the other thing what's funny with all these things that always happen. I mean, there's the thing with the Democrats right now, Biden and Bernie, which is a huge thing kind of going on that's kind of being pushed under the rug with all of this. Then there's other things.
This is nullifying the elections.
There's always
dude.
thousands of other things happening, man. It's like Trump just passed this, like the English rule, which is, I guess.
Oh, we gonna talk like this now?
Kind of. It's like, I guess people could get disability checks if they couldn't speak English. So I was like looked at as a disability. So now thousands of people that are immigrants are now losing that.
Speak the English.
Yeah. No sabe, Mr. Weddle.
Hey, Trump.
What do you want me to do with
Trump
these?
2020.
But no, it's like they always sneak things in during this time.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Bitch McConnell was trying to throw this thing in with.
shit.
I thought about that the other day. And was that good? I
That's
can't wait to try that
good.
on my dad.
That's
He's gonna
good.
love it. He tried to propose
Just
this.
subtly put it in there,
Yeah,
too, just like
Bitch
you tried to
McConnell,
do.
dude, it's
Yeah.
good, right?
What's his actual name?
Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell. yeah.
So, anyways, Bitch McConnell tried doing this thing, this bill with all this craziness going with COVID-19. I don't know. I said it like that. Anyways, but he tried to put an abortion.
You said it in
He
Russian,
tried to
dude.
put an abortion law inside of the legislation.
Trying to sneak that
They
in
always
there,
do that
huh?
shit. It's like this doesn't even have to do with this. Now we're talking about anti-abortion laws.
Bitchy bitch,
As
boy.
yeah, that's a real bitch.
That's a
McConnell
real
move,
bitch
dude.
move right there.
I
baby.
know. The luck of the Irish are not like that,
Oh,
man. And I just
man.
I wish we could just be drinking green beer right now, man, at the pub, getting fucking
The
liquored up.
Dubliners right there, and it's open, baby. Let's go.
That's crazy. People are still going out. That's crazy to me. Would you go out?
No, I actually almost didn't come here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're thinking about it?
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Honestly, because I don't know, man.
Yeah, but you're still going to work.
Yeah, but I'm not around people at work.
Not at all?
No, I park, I clock in through my phone, I get in my car, and I drive to the golf course.
Oh, interesting.
And then like if I do interact with people, it's like
6 feet away?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess for me, because I interact with people every day, and I don't have a choice not to. So like it doesn't. I guess that's the thing. It's like if you, a lot of my friends that are working from home right now that are only seeing the news headlines and all that, and they're not actually interacting with people, and they only see the Safeway like with it empty and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's the people like me that are like, you know, or the people that work at Safeway that are actually interacting with people on a daily basis. They don't see it quite as scary as these other people that are like bunkered away.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the
there's-
walls.
Yeah,
up.
there's also that mentality too. Like what you tell yourself, it affects your immune system. One, you know, and it's like
Yeah.
you're if you're sick, you're sick. If you think you're sick, you're gonna be sick. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And then there's also that, like you said, bunker shelter type mentality. Get away. This is my area, mine. You're pushing everybody away, like not wanting to socialize. Which I don't know. I think this is like I'd still go over to my parents' house. I'd still go to my in-laws.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but you won't come to my
This
house.
is the same. No, then that's why I justified it.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
what I'm saying. It's like it's like
Yeah.
going over to a buddy's house. Like,
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
You know, it's like not. I know you're not sick. I'm not sick.
Right.
You know,
Or
it's
we'd
like,
be responsible. Be like, I don't think I should. You know what I mean?
right. Or it's like, hey man, I've had this little tickle in my asshole that makes me cough all the time. So
2 squares.
2 squares, and that's because I didn't wipe right. Because you motherfuckers stole the toilet paper, man.
And
I have 9 rolls at home. God damn it.
You got 9?
Yeah.
9 left. I think I have the same amount. I think I have 9 rolls until.
I think we're good, man.
Until
I
we
think
up
we're gonna be
again.
good. Well, and then I think I'm gonna switch
How
over
long?
to that.
How long does that last you? Well, you have another one in your house.
What?
Another human.
Oh yeah, there's
Another
another
shitter.
There's another waste producer.
So how long?
at
How
home.
long would you think 9 rolls will last you?
Well, if we're under the two square method, I think
The Christian method.
the
Can you
Christian.
just call it that.
Okay, sorry, sorry. If we follow in JC's rules, then I
2
think-
squares.
2 squares. I don't know, man. I think we can make it last about a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that earlier too. That's the thing that's crazy with everybody. How we freak out so much. You know, like you go 3 days without water. You go 3 weeks without
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
If it
I
really,
mean, it's not recommended.
no,
you
but if it
know,
really, really,
came down
really
to it,
came down
yeah.
to it, like
We'd
I
be-
could start rationing things off and just
Yeah.
make. I mean, it
I
is
know,
what
I
it
already-
is, dude.
I already ate 2 of my oven frozen pizza.
No, were you making fun of me or?
No, I legit did.
See,
yeah.
like I got a shitload of stuff, and my mom even. My mom is the best,
Yeah.
and she like
Shout out Georgia.
and she gave me some stuff like that too. But I don't keep snacking food around, you know.
Yeah.
So like, I'm eating beef jerky, eating pistachios. My mom gave me like 2 of those like dark chocolate Reese's peanut butter cup things you get at
Oh,
Whole Foods.
yeah, baby,
And
this
I was like,
is
I'm gonna
good.
save this just if it's like the apocalypse for that one little treat. I ate them last night. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Wait, we're there. We're here. It's here. It's the apocalypse now.
I know.
Give me them Reese's, baby.
Live in the moment,
Bro, if there's Reese's
Praise
in your
Buddha.
house, I'm going to tell you, I'll find them and I will eat them, okay? Because Reese's, they're my little weakness.
No, me too. It's I can't. Especially those
Yeah.
dark chocolate.
Did you
ones.
see they got thin ones now? The Reese's peanut butter cup thins?
Sounds good.
I mean, they're just, trying to be
Low cal.
low
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going
Troubled
going
times out
with
here.
the health.
Yeah. Always thought about healthy peanut butter cups.
Well, we got some snack food, and then we also got a good assortment of meat. We have this tri-tip that we bought. That's we're gonna try to do that on Thursday, I think.
I'm gonna make a bunch of bolognese, freeze some.
Ooh, doggy!
I thought that was a good.
Come
move.
on, you want to do like a little potluck thing? You switch me, I switch you.
Yeah, what are you gonna switch me with?
I don't know. I can make that tri-tip, maybe like fajita style or something like that.
Sounds pretty good.
With some tortillitas on the side.
What's that? What was that?
Tortillitas. Tortillitas.
Huh?
Tortillitas.
Ha!
Some fucking tortillas. Don't speak to me like that.
This is not the time,
Bro, I've been watching Hunters on Amazon Prime.
Have you?
Yeah. Well, this is another good time to watch.
I don't know why I asked you like that.
Binge.
Have you?
Have
no,
you?
no, actually,
No,
no,
actually,
man. I'm
no.
trying to get the scene cred.
It's the Al Pacino new show on Amazon
Jordan Peele,
Prime.
no?
Jordan Peele's producer, yes.
Oh, just a producer?
Yeah, executive producer, I
Oh.
believe. But it is really good. I like it.
Let's check it out.
Yeah,
My TV's far, far behind. I haven't not watched
hunting
anything for a
Nazis,
while.
baby. And I guess like it goes into like Operation Paperclip
Oh,
and into Walter von Braun and all that, like how they recruited all the scientists, all the Nazi scientists.
oh, so
and,
it's based on true.
yeah, true events for
Oh,
sure.
oh, cool.
Yeah, it's really interesting. You should check it out.
Yeah, Amazon's doing some good stuff.
Yeah, they are, man. They got that. What else do they have that I've been watching? I can't think right now, but yeah, dude. This was fun.
Was
This was fun. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, it was all right.
Okay, you asshole.
Yeah, man. I miss
Whatever,
when we
dude.
don't. I miss
Whatever,
when we don't do
okay?
it for a week.
You're
all
over
right?
here fucking downplaying how much you enjoyed today.
Dude, it's called negging. Okay.
Nagging?
Yes.
You better be careful with that word, boy, okay?
No. Okay. Now you're negging me. All right.
Why am I nagging?
And then you're gonna start
you? What does it
gaslighting me
mean?
next.
What does it mean? What's nagging?
It's like when you put down a girl to try to like get her to like you.
nagging. 2 G's?
Yeah.
Nagging is an act of emotional manipulation. You fucking asshole.
See.
Whereby a person makes a deliberate backhanded compliment or otherwise flirtatious remark to another person to undermine their confidence and increase their need of the manipulator's approval.
Is that a picture of you?
That wasn't even that. That wasn't even that funny.
That was an old joke. That's elementary school
Yeah,
shit,
I
man. Don't you
know.
remember
I
that?
don't even know if it was good. Dude, were you ever finicky about where you pooped?
What's that supposed to mean?
Like, because for me, it was like I can only poop at home.
Oh no, not at all.
Up until like a month and a half
Just
ago.
the worst if you're like hooking up with somebody and like that's the first poop.
Oh, damn.
That's always the worst.
Yeah.
And I remember this.
Because now I'll go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't care. I think it's because of the dad thing.
There's this one time, and I remember I was we hooked up our first time.
Yeah.
And it was like that.
Missionary or what? Did you hit a doggy?
I don't
or-
remember. We were drunk,
Oh, damn.
and so I woke up,
That's-
hangover shits, and the bathroom's like right on.
Damn.
So I'm like, you're trying to like do
Be
it silent,
quiet.
trying to
Oh.
be, you know what I mean? It's trying
And those
then-
beer shits,
and then
dude.
sometimes it's like if the water's still, it'll be like have a huge echo. And I remember it just happened, and I just hear her start
just
laughing.
kerplunk?
It's just,
Oh,
and I just hear her in
damn.
the other room like start laughing.
Did you
like,
die inside?
Well, I think that's probably a better response. Like if she didn't like laugh about it, it'd probably
Yeah,
be more like
that's true,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? But it's so embarrassing. Those first ones are always
Yeah.
so. Then after you break the golden shart rule, then you're fine. You're in the clear. But you don't have to deal with that very often.
That's true, Moon. And you know what? Remember out there, people, the Christian method, 2 squares.
To the Christian method.
2 squares,
Yeah, man.
baby. It's to stay safe. Don't breathe in other people's air purposefully. Stay
Hydrated.
hydrated.
Stay high.
Stay high.
Stay
and then drain it.
elevated.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You're that elbow boy. Happy St. Pete days. You know what I'm saying? Who was St. Patrick's?
I have no idea.
Should we
man.
look him up?
Look
really
him up,
quick?
bro. Give him a quick little.
Let's look him up really
Yeah, because
quick.
don't you have to run here?
Yeah, St. Patty's.
Day.
Who was St. Patrick's? That's what I'm
Who were
Who
you?
was
And I can't. I mean, not to.
dude? This
as you're
this
looking this up-
computer is fucking on it, man. The two questions that I typed in, it was the second one down.
As you're looking this up, I can't believe that Biden's going to win primary. It is.
Yeah, man. Who?
I hate him. I hate him so much.
St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland. Boy, was born Maywin Sakat
What?
to a Christian family. That's his name. That's his Christian name. To
Okay.
a Christian family in Roman Britain in the late 4th century A.D.
Damn.
That's a long time
That
ago.
was way before Spanish.
Shortly
influenza.
before he was 16, Patrick was captured from the villa of his father's, Calpuminus, whatever the fuck you say that, by a group of Irish raiders who took him to Ireland and forced him into slavery. That's who St. Patrick's is.
What was what made him special?
From slavery, he probably he converted many Irish to Christianity.
Oh wait, there it is. It was so small he got through the chains, and then he found the pot of gold at the very end of the field,
Oh, yeah.
and then he paid to get all of his Irish wee men out. Wow.
Only the wee men, it says. Only the midgets.
Only 5'2" and under with red hair.
Maybe 5'2". That was pushing it.
That's
You were a little
that's
tall.
top. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. If you spiked your hair up, you couldn't.
No way.
No, you're done.
You're too tall to ride
Yeah.
this.
But it also says he used rainbows as a form of transportation.
Oh wow.
Yeah, pretty innovative of
That's
him.
crazy, man. Lucky
old-
Charm is me.
Good old St. Patty. And for that, my friend, I will drink green beer.
That was I've never had green beer before.
I've never I've had once, I believe, yeah. I think it was
Some
at
good-
Dubliner.
Some good food poisoning.
Food coloring there, yeah.
And
Spit it out, bro. Come on. Get your life together, home.
I'm really trying to keep it together,
All right, I gotta
Pedro.
go, man.
Okay,
I got
just
a
cut
little-
off my song, Dad. It's fine.
Oh, never mind, dude. I really gotta get it
Together.
together.
I'm really trying my best to keep it together.
Damn.
All right.
You know, stay safe out there, people.
Thanks for listening. And we'll probably see you next week unless, I don't know, we won't. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's coming up? But you stay tuned,
Don't
motherfuckers. Okay?
point at them,
We
dude.
love you.
Oh, my God.